So the USPS has only one job, one freaking job, and they can't even do that. And so I was supposed to get my item tomorrow, and it's coming from Chicago, Illinois. And where is it right now? I'm in New York, by the way. All right, so these Fanooks over at the post office. What the fuck? Okay, so March 6th, seller creates shipping label. March 7th, it's accepted in Illinois. March 7th, still in Illinois. March 8th, still in Illinois. March 8th, wait. A few hours later, oh, we're here. We're only a few actual miles away from my house. Great, I'm going to get it, right? No. Same night, about 2 hours later, it ends up in Greenville, South Carolina. How could it go from a few miles away from my house all the way to Greenville, South Carolina, which is several states south of me? Today, it's still in Greenville, South Carolina. I can't understand for the life of me what the fuck is going on. It seems like every time I can't win. Every time I find a sleeper, something that's valued more than what I paid for, I get fucked. I get fucked some way, somehow, or it's like this never-ending, fucking perpetual bullshit. So I guess I'm not going to get my antique perfume bottle that I got for a steal. Yes, it has actual garnets on it. And let's check that out. Real garnets. I'm almost 100% sure this is real garnets. This is probably going to be the most expensive lesson I've ever learned, because what did I pay for it? I only paid like $30 for this, and the lady thought this was rhinestones. Well, F my life. Yeah, it pretty much sucks. Every time it seems I win a sleeper. A sleeper is something you get for really cheap on eBay. Some kind of bullshit happens to happen where I don't get my freaking item. Okay, so while the USPS is fucking around with my package right now, and yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be getting it. What is the lesson? Well, I did a series of 3 videos of a seller on eBay that actually I won a silver perfume bottle that was worth quite a bit of money. And paid like $150 for it when everything was said and done with shipping and freaking tax and all of that other crap. And now he claims he shipped it to another buyer. Well, I took those 3 videos down. The reason why is because when I Googled him, yes, I Googled him and I looked him up. He's a lawyer. And I don't want to fuck around. So I took those 3 videos trashing the seller for lying to me and telling me he shipped my item to somebody else by accident and refunded me the same day I bought the item. So now it looks like I'm not going to get, look at this, it even has a crown on top, a royal crown. It looks like I'm not going to get this. And it looks like I'm not going to get this. Because the seller, I'm going to tell you now, he claims he shipped it to somebody else who won a whole bunch of auctions from him. At first, I totally didn't believe it. Then I started believing it. Then I totally don't believe it anymore. And he claims one buyer bought a whole bunch of auctions from him and similar items to this, and that he shipped this bottle to her by accident. And he asked her to please let him know that she got my bottle, my item, which is actually a brooch also, and a perfume bottle from the Victorian era, worth quite a bit of money. And he's telling me that she's telling him, I didn't receive it. I got my other stuff, but not this item. This wasn't included in the box. I call bullshit. Because when you win something like that for only $130, $150, the seller is definitely not going to want to give it to you. So now I have 2 fucking enemies. USPS, because apparently this thing ended up being in my town and was about to be delivered, and now it's in fucking South Carolina, completely south, going several states below me. Yeah, so it looks like it's probably fucking lost. And then now the other item on eBay, the seller, we'll go back to it. And the seller does not want to give me this item, although, by the way, look at the size of this. Solid sterling silver. And this would have really shined up beautifully with a little silver polish. Yeah, because, oh no, but wait, is it because it's sold for so cheap that you by accident just so happened to deliver it to somebody else instead of me? Yeah, I call bullshit. But I'm not going to fuck around because this person is a lawyer. And I found out, Yes, I'm a fucking like sleuth. I always have to look everybody up. Turns out this guy lives in a $2 million house in San Francisco, and he's very wealthy. And I'm not gonna fuck around and argue with somebody that's got their law degree and lives in a $2 million house, because they can afford much better lawyers than me, and it's not worth fighting over something like this that I guess I can't have anymore. Well, fuck my life. All right, rant over.